Elara, a girl with eyes as bright as the morning sun, stumbled upon a peculiar forest. It shimmered with an ethereal glow. The air hummed with unseen energy. This was no ordinary place, she could feel it. A weathered sign, half hidden by vines, read, "Whispering Woods." Curiosity bubbled inside Elara. She took a deep breath and stepped inside. The world shifted. The air grew heavy, thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. Sunlight struggled to pierce the dense canopy above. Strange plants, unlike any she had seen before, lined the path. Elara felt a shiver run down her spine. Something was different here. Time felt different. Elara pressed on, drawn deeper into the woods. The trees grew closer, their branches intertwining overhead. The path, barely visible now, wound ahead like a silver thread. A strange sense of peace settled over her, despite the strangeness of it all. A days seemed to pass in the blink of an eye, yet at the same time each moment stretched out, filled with 1,000 tiny wonders. One moment, the sun overhead. The next it would be dipping below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Elara lost track of time. It no longer seemed important. The forest had its own rhythm, its own way of being. She surrendered to it, letting the flow of time carry her along. One day, she stumbled upon a clearing, bathed in an otherworldly light. A small cottage stood in the center, smoke curling lazily from its chimney. An old woman sat on the porch, her eyes twinkling like distant stars. "Welcome, child," the woman said, her voice raspy with age. "I've been expecting you." Elara learned that the woman's name was Willow, and she was the guardian of the Whispering Woods. Willow explained that time flowed differently in the forest. It responded to the heart's desire, speeding up or slowing down as needed. "The forest listens," Willow whispered, her voice barely audible above the rustling leaves. "It hears your heart's desires, your deepest fears, and it responds in kind." Elara confided in Willow about her own fears and anxieties. Fears of failure, of not living up to her potential. The forest, Willow explained, could help her confront those fears, to overcome them. But the forest was also a place of great beauty and wonder. Elara spent her days exploring its hidden paths, discovering creatures and plants unlike any she had ever seen. She learned to listen to the whispers of the wind, to hear the stories that the trees had to tell. The Whispering Woods was not without its challenges. Elara encountered strange creatures, some friendly, some not. She faced illusions that tested her courage and resolve. The forest forced her to confront her fears, to face them head-on. One day she found herself lost in a maze of twisting paths and towering trees. No matter which way she turned, she seemed to end up back where she started. Frustration welled up inside her, threatening to overwhelm her. Elara closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and remembered Willow's words. The forest was testing her patience, her ability to remain calm in the face of adversity. She opened her eyes and looked around. This time she noticed a small, almost invisible path hidden between two trees. It was barely there, but it was enough. Following the hidden path, Elara found herself in a clearing unlike any other. In the center stood an ancient tree, its branches reaching towards the sky like gnarled fingers. The air hummed with power, a palpable energy that sent shivers down her spine. This was the heart of the Whispering Woods, Willow had told her. A place of immense power and ancient magic. It was here that the forest's secrets were kept, guarded by the spirits of the woods. Elara approached the tree with reverence. She could feel its power, ancient and wise. It was as if the tree itself was alive, watching her, judging her. Closing her eyes, Elara reached out and touched the rough bark of the tree. A jolt of energy surged through her, filling her with warmth and light. Images flashed before her mind's eye, visions of the past, present and future. Section 6. Ancient Magic Revealed. Elara saw how the forest came to be, created by the tears of a grieving goddess. She saw how the forest had protected its inhabitants, shielding them from harm, and she saw how the forest was now in danger, threatened by a darkness that was spreading across the land. The forest's magic was fading, Willow's voice whispered in her ear. It needed someone to believe in its power, to help it fight back against the encroaching darkness. Elara understood. She had been chosen not just to experience the wonders of the Whispering Woods, but to protect it. The forest had given her so much peace, understanding, and a renewed sense of purpose. Now, it was her turn to give something back. Opening her eyes, Elara made a vow. She would protect the Whispering Woods, no matter the cost. She would be its champion, its voice in the outside world. Section 7. A choice to make, but protecting the forest would not be easy. It meant leaving behind the life she knew, her family and friends. It meant embracing a destiny that was both exhilarating and terrifying. Elara stood before a shimmering portal, a gateway back to her own world. Willow stood beside her, her gaze kind but firm. "The choice is yours, child," Willow said, her voice echoing with ancient wisdom. "You can return to your world, forget what you have learned here. Or you can stay and fight for the forest, for all that is good and pure in this world." Elara's heart ached. She missed her family, her friends, but she knew she could never forget what she had experienced in the Whispering Woods. The forest had changed her, made her stronger, braver. Section 8. Beyond the Whispering Woods. Taking a deep breath, Elara turned away from the portal. She would stay and fight. She would honor the vow she had made to the ancient tree, to the spirit of the Whispering Woods. Her adventure was far from over. In fact, it was only just beginning. Elara spent the next few years learning from Willow, mastering the magic of the forest. She learned to command the elements, to heal the sick, to defend herself against those who would do the forest harm. She became known throughout the land as Elara of the Whispering Woods, a protector of nature, a champion of the light. And so the girl who had once stumbled into the Whispering Woods by chance became its greatest guardian, its fiercest protector. Her story, passed down through generations, became a legend whispered on the wind, a reminder that even the smallest voice can make a difference. Section 9. A changed heart. Elara's journey through the Whispering Woods was more than just a physical journey. It was a journey of self-discovery, of facing her fears and embracing her destiny. She entered the forest a scared and uncertain girl. She emerged a confident and powerful young woman, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The Whispering Woods had gifted Elara with something truly precious, a connection to something larger than herself, a sense of purpose and belonging. And in return, she had given the forest her heart, her loyalty, and her unwavering dedication to its protection. The Whispering Woods remained a place of mystery and magic, a testament to the enduring power of nature. And Elara, its protector, stood watch, ever vigilant, her heart forever bound to the whispers of the wind.